So, hi buddy, welcome to my YouTube channels. Uh, yeah, uh, we will keep continuing the series of Master Slayers, which is I will analyze by myself, of course, with some chess.com engines to all the game that have been played against our beloved chess masters. And yeah, some of them will be lastly not really long. I mean, maybe a couple of games just last for like 14, maybe 18 moves. But I mean, uh, I mean, the more game we play, yeah, like the more things that we will learn from them. So today I will show you about three games that I play with the master. Two games I play with Kasha Corley, and one game I will play with the first ever chess grandmaster I've been play against is Benjamin Feingold, as you can see here. Yeah, I've been playing with him in the last day of July this year. So yeah, let's start. As you can see that there was there's an event called Banter Blitz. Wait, let me show you. Let me show you Banter Blitz. I mean, is this still in the chess.com event pages? No, it's not. Wait, let me try to see that. Let me try to find it. It was here. This event. Yeah, so we can have like for someone who doesn't remember about this event, which is, I mean, this very cool event which is organized by chess.com communities to look, we didn't have the Judy Pogar's Global Chess Festival here, but I will review it later. Like just wait for a second. You see. Alrighty. So, I mean, for the beginning of this year, chess.com communities organized a special event called Banter Blitz. This is where, I mean, Banter Blitz, I think, has been very popular since 2020 or mid 2021, besides Chess 24 channel on YouTube, where, yeah, player will have a chance to face against so many good grandmaster like Fabiano Caruana, Magnus Carlsen, and yeah, it's still been very popular until, I mean, it was not organized until chess.com did it in the early this year, and I mean, although it's not as popular as the previous event, but I could at least say that it's such a shock thing for me, and I mean, I already have a chance to go for it. So then, yeah, somehow I managed to get into this event, which is, I mean, the first time I have ever tried. But there's one problem is, although this kind of event, which is being organized like, which is happen in, in the evening or maybe in the morning in some countries, in Vietnam, the chess.com community Banter Blitz is actually held at 2 a.m. So this is such a disadvantage for me because, well, of course, at that time I'm just a amateur chess. I mean, my skill was really bad, and I didn't have really much of knowledge about chess yet. And then I have I have to, wake up and keep keep waking until 2 a.m. to face those guys. So maybe you guys can see you guys could see that you can see that other games my chess quality is not really good because of lack of my concentrations. But I mean, there's still some kind of thing we need to learn about this. So yeah, it'll be a good sort of content, and it will be a chance to for me to look back at this game. Okay, we've been searching it for like 3 minutes, and then I have to see this. What the hell? Come on, let's see. Okay, what just happened? Can we find it? Here, I'm so stupid. Do we have it? It's been removed? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, here it is. It's still currently then it haven't over yet. So yeah, as you can see, uh, so far Banter Blitz 2024 has five. Yeah, it has 5 sessions. So the first one is against John Gustafsson. Yeah, it's against John Gustafsson in May 15. But it's too bad that I missed it. I missed this event. So I mean I did make it until 2 a.m. but then I just fall asleep. So I can't even um, get into the line for me to play against this prestigious grandmaster. I mean, it'll be a good chance for me, but also we have the second sessions with Kashakuli. I mean, he played really good, and somehow he lose one game against this guy. And him, yeah, I might add Cloud9 right now. So the third session is still with Kashakuli on 3rd July, and then later that month we got Grandmaster Jan Gustafsson. He placed 17.5 out of 18 games. Still very cool. But then in 29th July we got Ben Feigl. And yeah, I don't know that how trash we are. And I know he's such a good player, assist Panda, but then 27 of chess player has been slayed out by him. As we were slayed out by him for 27 games, which is kind of impressive. I mean, look at this. John Gustafsson, 17.5, Crasher Cooley, 14, 15, and 13.5. I mean, how can this guy win for like 27 games? It's just so it's just erratically being erratically destroyed. I mean, yeah. So I would say shout out to chess.com community for let us have a chance to face with this guy. And yeah, this is actually worth for me to wake up until 2 a.m. in Vietnam to play against this guy. So let's start with the first game, shall we? Yeah. Let me see. Let's start with the first game. Um, so the first game, which is held in, which is held in, I mean, yeah, just I lost to Kashikuli, and his chess.com rating was 27-26. I mean, does it have any chance, any changes in his, no? Yeah, I think since Banter Blitz season 3, he hasn't played any game since that time. So let's jump into the first game. Yeah, let's see that Banter Blitz 2024 season 2 is hosted by I am Kashakuli. So I mean, you can literally watching the stream in the chess.com community YouTube channel, so you can see that he actually destroyed everybody. So yeah, this is the stat of the game, and yeah, my total performance in the game is 2000. I can say it's not that bad for me, but you can see that I've been outplayed for the most of the game. So yeah, what happened? Let's start to review. He started this game with e4. Oh, I'm e5. He started with f4, and this is called the King's Gambit. So at that time, I didn't have any knowledge about this opening, but I'm still be able to go for the knight c6. He played knight f3, so this is called a nice gambit decline. Yes, and like yeah, but at that time I had been really concentrated and decided to play such a great move like pawn takes f4. I mean, with this one I can actually be able to connect with, maybe to raise my pawn to activate my bishop, sorry, or we just keep another pawn to protect the f the f4 pawns, and also this pawn will be protected by the queen side, protected by the queen. So he plays a great move, d4, to maybe control the center, but also he wants to attack my knight. And I play another good move. I mean, this is not a bad move, but it is a good move. Is g5, as I said, to protect the f4 pawns and also to strengthen my own defense by, because it's actually getting reliable on the queens. So let's keep moving. He tried to attack my knights. I tried to attack his knights, and as I remember on the live stream, he actually really confused about my move, and but also he just lost some kind of seconds thinking about the move. But yeah, but then he has a miss, which is he took my pawn. So why is a miss, and why from 0.4 advantage he dropped to minor 0.7? Because if he take it with his pawn, I would take with my knight, which is being seen as inaccuracy. And if he didn't realize, if he do this, I mean, obviously it's a mistake. I can try to, this is not a good move. I would try to take it with the pawn, maybe try to have some kind of threats. And if you take it, I might try to have the shot, and then have, try to take a threat, checking the king, and then yeah, I'll try to move it with the best piece and have such a big advantage because when I had like more than a bishop when we comparing to his pieces, so that was a huge one. But then I didn't see that, so I mean I still sticking to my plan, taking his pawn. Then he take back with the queen. I move my knight to, of course, I still thinking about forking forking so they make a fork. I mean, of course, he realized it. He trying to actually stop me from with that plan, of course. And at this time, I had 1.2 advantage, but then I decided to. I mean, when I look back, I was such a hate. I hate myself so much because at this move, I'm not only protect. I'm not only trying to keep the game like the be more easy for me. Then I decided to hang my knight. Yes, I hang my knight at move 8. I mean, when we look at this, I'm doing really good. And then I just decided to hang my knight. Yes, lack of concentrations is very dangerous. And of course, he took my knight. I tried to trick in the queen because at that time I'm thinking about. I mean, this is a good move because we can see that the bishop is actually threatening our position, our piece, and also the queens, after taking my knight, are targeting my rook, which is, I mean, it's easy to defend, to make a defense, but I mean, after all, he still have the queen, right? And he still have like a lot of advantage afterwards. So I decided to trade the queens, and yeah, he take it. I take his queen back. I mean, the game still hasn't been to like one-side games. I mean, I still have a chance. He played knight c3. He played knight c3 with a chance. I mean, it just a make his pieces out of his starting position, and then I take it with a. Then I play bishop to d7 with the aim of trying to protecting the king from the knight, or maybe I just need to do this. But I mean, is that a good move? Yeah, I think this is a better move because it's not only taking the knight, but also make pawn structure become stronger. I mean, I still have a chance to get the bishop out of its starting position later, but yeah, I play bishop to d7. He take he take the bishop to e2. I play bishop to g7. I mean, this move is just useless because I really don't know like what is the reason why I just trying to do this. Maybe it's just um, you know, what can I say? I think I didn't realize that he actually spent so much time thinking his move, so I trying to milk his time a little bit. But then, yeah, find useless move, and of course, he definitely trying to set a short castle with a intense of getting the rook joining the attack. I mean, although it's an accuracy, but I think this is such a reasonable move. I mean, he definitely said an attack, right? Then I play a mistake, which is a which is pawn to a6. So why this is a bad move? And yeah, like you can see, I'm allowed the opponents to eventually win a pawn by what can I say? Do I move this? No. Oh, he actually played bishop g5. I totally forgot that. But how he can? Oh, okay. So we can stop right there. So with intensity, he said that he actually tried to eventually win a pawn like this. So yeah, he actually can win pawns. So he just creating threats. Yeah, then we will have then the advantage will be totally for whites. The white's advantage will be such an enormous one. So he didn't see that, and he tried to make a trade. If I taking, he trying to attacking my knights, also trying to maintaining about maybe trying to make the rook stacking at once, so he can have himself a little bit of attack there. But then I make another mistake, which is pawn to h6. So why this is a bad move? Because he will start an attack, I take back, and he take my bishop, and that was actually the thing which has happened. And yeah, you guys can see he will up a piece, he up a pawn and a knight to me. So that was such a big advantage of him because now he had 4-point material ahead of me. But I'm still noticing that I have such a time advantage. You know what? 1.38 to 48, which is how many seconds were there? 50 seconds? Yeah, 50 second advantage. But I mean, at that time, I already knew that um, I'm getting fucked and this is gonna be over soon. And yes, it is. We're trying to move the piece. I tried to attack him, and he tried attacking me without hesitations. And yeah, the game just keep continue. And then I try to take a defense, then I make the accuracy move because yeah, now he can attack him. You know, he can just wait for me to take him the no, that. He's just gonna try to move the pawns, maybe move the king, so I can take a pawn because that was the only move that's still legal with me. Or I because he was still moving the rook here, the crest actually real. So he's just waiting for me to take the pawns. And that's what he actually does. He taking my pawns, I take his pawn, and then he got the knight related to this attack, and then I have no choice but have to run. He checked my piece, he took my king, and then bang, checkmate. I mean, overall, to be fair, for a seven, for 700 rated chess.com player like me, this is not a bad move. But overall, I was still thinking myself is, I mean, at that point, I have had so many pieces, and also I didn't see my chance there. I mean, what this game is actually show my inexperience knowledge of chess, and also my my lack of concentrations. I mean, yeah, this actually my lessons to say that for me to know for me to learn that in chess you really have to be concentrate. You have to calculate what is what's your opponent next move and what is his or her intention to do this move and what should you do to do the response for them. So yeah, I totally let him attacking me very comfortably. So and yes, this is the second match. This is the first match in Banter Blitz 2024, and I could say overall is not bad. He did make some mistake. I mean, But my blunders, my hanging is actually the one who like strike into my heart, strike into my chess pieces, and this is the where the game has been changed. I mean, this is the where the game like turns into the one-side games aftermath. After all, so let's head to the second game, shall we? So yeah, this is the second game. Uh, yeah, this is the second game, and as you can see, I getting made it in the move 14, which is very soon, and I know, and as I remember that time, I was actually very angry about myself because yeah, I had been, I mean, before that, before Banter Blitz session 3 actually held, I've been practicing a lot. I have been trying to look back at our previous game, and we have an insight for that. Some of the insights for that, some ideas to make a defense, or I mean, I would try to concentrate as much as I could, but turns out this is just such a disaster game for me. So yeah, it has such an easy game, 69, 96.9% of accuracy is the one who say it all. I mean, yeah, why not? It's such a disastrous game for me. So let's start looking at it, and then we'll turn to my game with Benjamin Franklin later. So he started with e4. I'm still keeping my style, but playing Fiddle defense because that was the defense I used the most. So I play e5, and yeah, ridiculously, Kashakoli used the King's Gambit opening twice to me. I don't know what his in, uh, impressions for that, but well, I mean, still, due to my lack of knowledge and concentrations, it did cause some trouble for me. It did cause some trouble. It caused some trouble for me. I took back, so this the King's Gambit accepted. I mean, on the last game, I played this move, right? No. Oh yeah, I played this move, and he played this move. So it's called the King's Gambit Decline. I played this, he played this, I played this, he played this, I played this. Right? Is that how it's happened? And yeah, take this, I take this, then you take that. But it's not actually that. You take that. So yeah, I mean, take it. I take that pawn, I take that pawn, he take that things. So yeah, that is King's Gambit. I thought it was King's Gambit Decline. I mean, yeah, is it? That was King's Gambit Decline, right? But then in this game, things are different. I mean, I've been taken by myself, so I shouldn't make that move anymore. Instead, I decided to take his pawn, and this is turned into another opening called the King's Gambit Accepted. So he started with knight c3, and yeah, due to my lack of knowledge, I didn't notice that I can move my king. I can attack white's kings, but yeah, I make mistake. So I let the chance for him to get a promotions and completely control the center. He can completely control the center, or just to you know get his piece up as soon as possible. So yeah, I mean, let me see. I can actually do this. that with the king's game accepted. I mean, if he's smart enough, he's smart enough to do that, he can actually go here, but then, yeah, I still have to attack. No? Um, let's see. Let's get a chance to attacking him. But anyways, I missed that idea. Then him, yeah, he did do what I expect, that he moved his pawn to control the center. Then later he can move the queens. I mean, he should have moved his queen to take my pawns. But I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad move either, right? I made another mistake, which is mm, go just move my pawn to d5. So I thought like I should make a defense right now without noticing that my queen is still there, unable to checking his king. But then I didn't realize that. And yeah, he take my pawns. I take his pawn, and then there's just some kind of exchange. And yeah, this where things turn. I mean, things turn very stupid for me. I have to say, I have to admit that this where things turn really, really bad for me. I play pawn to f5. I mean, I didn't see the disadvantage of myself if I actually do that, because I think my thought was just my calculation was just simple, because I thought that when I trying to attack the queen, right? So the queen can take back my pawns, and because it had been protected by the bishop over here. But then he played queen to e3. I mean, again, I still don't know about the thing I have to face on the king side, because you look at this, the pawn structure and the spaces are very, very dangerous right now, because the pieces they haven't had enough of time to just came back into the king side to protect the kings. So I decided to castle. So yeah, it's like casually create a create a forest fire for me to threaten me, and then instead I run out of the forest. I take back I take backward, I run into the forest and kill myself. And I did kill myself. He checked me and then just do some kind of attack, and somehow I didn't realize about the checkmate over there, because this 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 square's already been controlled by the bishop, so I didn't realize it. I should have played bishop to g5 defense, or at least move the pawn over here. But I didn't realize that. Besides, I take the bishop and then checkmate. I mean, after that, I realized my mistake, and yeah, I was very upset. I was very upset myself. And yeah, this is the thing. Like, it is not worth about my own preparations for like 3 hours. I did spend 3 hours to prepare for all the thing by playing live games, but I mean, when we play against the chess master, especially he's an international master, thing will be different, because you don't have principles, chess principle. You didn't follow the principle. You're just gonna play because you like to play it without even thinking about his intentions and yeah, his plan. So yeah, he played perfectly within 97% of accuracy, which is, yeah, when I look back, it's just so embarrassing. I feel very, yeah, it's such a, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. So, let's move to the next game, which is a game with Grandmaster Benjamin Frankel. His, yeah, let me see his rating. Let me see his rating. 2693. So just decrease. It has decreased a little bit. We want his peak. 2830. Not a bad. I mean, he's a grandmaster after all. So yeah, his chess.com elo was 2764, and yeah, the game hasn't lasted long. Also, I have to say that I have been totally destroyed by Benjamin Frankel, and yeah, it kind of embarrassed. It's very, very absurd. So, oh yeah, this Banter Blitz 2024, which is session number 5, hosted by So yeah, this session number 5, and that's the last session. I don't know that later this year they will do another session for the chess.com community, but I would like them to do more sessions. So let's look back to the game. I mean, this match, yes, he did outplay me. I mean, he's controlled the whole game for most of the time in the game with 93.4% of accuracy. And as you can see, I did make a blunder, which is turn the game to one-side games. So let's start. He played with e4, I played e5. He played d4. I mean, what was this? He plays center game. I mean, yeah, this is still part of my preparations. I don't know what what kind of opening it is. I really don't. I really didn't know that what kind of opening it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna play like, yeah, this is still out of my preparations. And yeah, as you can see, I already made a blunder at move number 3, which is very bad. And of course, he saw that. So yeah, I mean, he could have done that, but thing turns so bad with this. So I defend with my queens, but it's not isn't effective. I try to check his king, but it's not work. As you can see that I tried to defense, but then he tried treating my piece, and I stopped to get myself. Oh, I mean, at this move, he set such a good attack because he did pinning my king, right? He did pinning my king, and also he has a check by his queen. So my king has to run. I did it. And then after a few moves, he checkmate me at move 28, which is, yeah, one of the easiest wins that he has on the events. So yeah, center game is still out of my preparations because I would be easily fall for this kind of trap. I easily forward the chat. I mean, let me see about the second game. So it's e4, e5. I mean, what should I do to avoid the disadvantage? And see, so I have to play this. So I have to play that, and then you take. Yeah, that would be the preparations, and then there's preparations. Yes. So yeah, that's 3 games that I have been playing against the Chess Master. Through the events called Banter Blitz 2024. And yes, this game is not lasted long like the first game I played against Kashukuli, but yeah, at least I learned so many kind of things for myself to learn and to absorb it. And yeah, I'll be a better chess player. So I'll close my video right here. Thank you for watching.